I mean, I wish you didn't have a snotty nose for these pictures, but can you put a disclaimer? The mum does clean the child's face. I'm Eleni. I live here with my 10-month-old daughter. I work in HR, but currently on maternity leave, so yeah, it's just the two of us. The space that I'm sitting in now before was previously a small conservatory, and that led on to a small dining room space. The kitchen was really tiny. So you could just about fit one person in there to try and manoeuvre. And the way the conservatory and dining room were set out, it didn't really give you that big open plan social space, and that's what I really wanted to create. So when we did the design, it was the perfect space to turn into the utility room. The space that you can see behind me was previously empty, it was just the patio. The garden has quite a large patio space, so I was able to take some of that away and build onto that without losing really anything of the patio and the garden. I think that's a baby squeal. Do you mind if I just take a quick look? She looks pretty still, she might be all right. I think everyone says when you're going to renovate, there's always hurdles that you're going to have to jump through that you didn't expect. You know, everyone says have a contingency budget, and I just kind of thought, oh, well, that will be if something costs more than it did before, or I need to buy something that I didn't think I was going to have to buy. I didn't imagine it would be things like we had a bit of an unexpected blip when the builders were digging the foundations and they found this pipe that we didn't know was there, and it wasn't on any of the Thames Water plans, which meant that they had to stop completely what they were doing. About 2 months going back and forward to Thames Water to navigate steel over the pipe and what that would look like and get the build over agreement. That was, I found, quite stressful because that was the unknown, and it just threw a complete spanner in the works in terms of time and budget. The team at Resi were really helpful. I'd have just been completely lost of what to do in that situation if I didn't have the Resi support there. Genuinely, it was a lifesaver. So initially, I think my budget was 80,000. I think I would probably say I spent a bit more than that when you factor in fixtures and fittings and the new kitchen. The actual build came in about where I needed it to be. I mean, I wish you didn't have a snotty nose for these pictures, but can you put a disclaimer? The mum does clean the child's face. You've got to pick your battles someday. I just wanted to make sure that the space was clean and safe for when Olive arrived. Home is family, so I think now having my daughter as well and being able to turn this into a space that she loves and enjoys and can grow in and play in has been really lovely. It's how it was configured before. There wouldn't have been much space for Olive to crawl around in and just have everything that she needs and explore, and the open plan setup here has just given her a lot of freedom, and it's perfect for our family life now.